the word? It's TOB Duke. I already jumped off the porch, but I'm doing it with Dirty Glove Bastard now.
All this jury on my neck, they don't believe I used to struggle. All these diamonds on me and they don't believe I.
All right, y'all, so we got the coolest right here with us, in front of us on the porch. We got TOB Duke. How are you feeling?
I'm good, you know, slow motion.
Now, you know, I told you earlier, I got the chance to listen to your music, so we definitely finna get in your business because I know you got some stories up on you. Now, let's start with your upbringing. You are from Detroit.
Yes, ma'am, born and raised.
What side are you from?
From the west side. I'm from like near like Midtown, Woodward area. So almost downtown.
So somebody recently came on the porch and they was talking about the west side, and they was talking about how the west side real wild, like.
And it's crazy cause the west side used to be like, you know, I don't know, like way back in the day, like they used to look at the west side like all the kids that was flashy and spoiled, and everybody that was from the east side, they, you know, mostly grinded for everything they got. And I don't know, it's always been like a huge politic between the east and the west.
So is it like the west side, they got a little bit more money than the east side, or it's like they just more flashier?
That's the case. It's not that, because everybody got some paper in Detroit. I mean, not everybody, but it's a lot of people with some money, you know? So it's like the west side, yeah, we was the flashy ones, Cardis, watches, chains, cars, and the east side, they was more grind, gritty, you know. That's how they was.
So growing up on the west side, what was life like for you there?
I mean, it was cool, you know. It's bullshit everywhere, but it was cool for the most part. I'm not one of them people who had like a hard life or nothing crazy like that. It was a lot of bad things that happened in my life, but for the most part, it was cool.
Now, as far as your environment, how were you really able to kind of stay on a good path to even get to where you are now? My number one motivation is my daughter. And it's like, I don't know, it's just, I don't want my daughter to forget where she came from, but I don't want her to grow up in the same environment I grew up in. Like, you know, so that's what keep me focused, just thinking about how I gotta get her to a whole nother place, you know, so that's what it is right there. So I know I asked you earlier if you were still signed with Polo G, and I know you were signed with him in the beginning, so just talk about that and how you were even able to get the likes of him.
Man, that was a life-changing experience for sure. And at the time, like, that being my like favorite artist, like extra, like that was my favorite artist at the time. Like that's one of my favorite artists now, but he was like, at the time, like I really admire him, and I still do. But like, I don't know, I was younger then, so, you know, putting out these songs, and he just, you know, he stumbled across me one day, and we've been locked in ever since.
And just to take it back, how exactly did music come about for you?
Music always been in my life. All of my family make music.
Really?
Most, not all of them, but like most of like my uncles and cousins and all of that, and my aunties sing and all of that. So, like, music has always been in my life. Like, everybody, I used to see my uncles shoot videos and perform at local bars and clubs, and I used to be like in choir with my auntie and stuff like that. So it's like it's been a.
Oh, you was in the choir?
Yeah, like not for too long though.
See, now it's starting to
you know, it's starting to make sense why you rap the way you do, because we talked about it earlier. You don't rap. You're from Detroit, but you don't rap. Like,
Right.
you don't have that Detroit, I would say like the Detroit sound that's going crazy right now.
And initially, I'm sorry for cutting you off too.
Oh, you're
but
fine.
Initially, I came out like that. Like, I came out on some Detroit stuff. Like, I was rapping on Detroit beats, you know, hardcore rap. Like, and then I don't know, I always been singing, always been doing melody stuff, but I never recorded it. And I just, one day I was like, you know, let me see what this about. And I did it, and I was like, this sounds good. And you know, we here now.
Wow. So, you know, I didn't even know that you started off at first with the Detroit sound.
Yeah, man.
So when you started out making it, was it something where it just didn't feel right to you?
I'm not gonna say that, cause I don't know. It just got old. Like, I can't say it didn't fit me. It just got old. Like you know, it come to a point where people want to hear something different. You know.
Right.
And I'm not gonna lie. Over the past couple of years, the Detroit sound it expanded like crazy. Like, and it's a lot of the bigger Detroit artists. They done been versatile lately. But like, at the time when I was making that type of music, it was getting old. It all sounded the same. So I'm like, let me branch off and be different. And yeah.
Now, when it comes to pain music, of course, I know that it's like very therapeutic for most artists. And I would like to ask, when it comes to that genre, like, what type of emotions do you release when you make pain music?
I want to say my music is like, saying it's relatable is so cliche. It's like, I know that, because most of my music revolve around like real life situations. And I know mostly everybody in the world go through like the same situations, just in a different way.
Right.
So like, I don't know, it's pain, but it's motivational at the same time. Like you had to go through this pain to get to the glory type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like empowerment. You know, speak with enlightenment. You know.
What's a song that you made during a really dark time?
The song that's most viral right now, and that would be Spaceship. That's like, I was at one of my lowest points around that time, and I just had lost like one of my older brothers, God rest his soul. And yeah, I just was that was around the time where I started changing the flow. And
Really?
yeah, and, you know, and now that song doing
Crazy.
7.7 million or something like that. And I ain't even dropped no video to it yet.
Wow, so making that song, you didn't even think that it would probably do what it's doing now with the 7 million.
No, I put it into the world so like unprofessional. But like,
What do you mean?
Like, I did everything on my phone.
Uh-huh.
I didn't really have no real graphic designer and all of that type of stuff. I didn't have no, I was going from studio to studio, like, it wasn't no cassette. I ain't had no team for real. Like, it was just me and my twin. And it was like, I was doing everything on my phone, putting it out on my phone, all that. Like, it was unprofessional. So like, I ain't think it would be as big as it is now. And
Right.
I'm on off the porch right now.
Now listen, you know, earlier we were discussing how a lot of people I feel like social media has allowed people to live a lot faster than, you know, back in the day. And you talked about how you're glad that you're going at a steady pace. So I really want your perspective on just the way that things are moving really fast right now.
For me, I don't know. It's like, cause when I was signed to Polo, it was like I was seeing all the stuff that he was going through, and he wasn't going through nothing bad. Just encountering, he was just doing different stuff. He was big video sets and all of that stuff, and meeting up with other big artists and collabing with them. And now I'm doing it like consistently. So it's like that's definitely all coming fast. Like me doing that now on my own, having my own, you know, everything, my own team, all that. Like it's that shit coming fast for sure. But I'm just I don't know. I don't really look at what other people do like
Right.
So I can be like them. Like I do it to walk with it in my life, little certain shit, and you know, when it comes to social media and all of that, you know, I feel like you're not really supposed to care what nobody think on that shit, cause
No,
you
never.
know,
It's just a bunch of people watching your life. Like, as an artist,
yeah, people get depressed seeing other people's life going so well, but they don't really know behind Instagram, they probably want to kill themselves, like, but Instagram is it's one of them outlets where shit, that motherfucker can make you rich, can change your whole life in a heartbeat. And shit, that's what that shit did for me, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm still like, I still maintain like I ain't go too far in until I got all my own team and all of that. Like, you know, that's what I meant by like taking it steady, not letting this shit like grow me up, but growing up on my own. Like, you feel me?
wow. And would you say, like, with you growing up on your own, it took a lot of you having to experience life?
Yes. Me having a baby, both of my brothers getting murdered. Yes, I had to experience a lot of life, and I still am. So, yeah.
Wow. And your brothers, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly happened with that?
It's crazy because they died 3 years apart, and they kind of both died in the same like setting. Like they both died in the car, but you know, one it was a robbery gone wrong. One it was a jealous nigga. That's all it is. It ain't too much to even talk about for real.
Right. And I know you talk about them in your music as well.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot.
A lot. My older brother Carr, he was hearing me before I started really going into studios. So I would just rap to him, just rap to him on beats. He'd be like, yeah, keep going, you hard. And then when he died, that shit like turned me up a little bit more to start getting in studios and all of that. And my brother Trey started hearing the music, and he like, bro, you gonna be the reason why we get out of, you know, what we in. And when he died, it was just like, damn. It was fucked up because they can't even experience this shit, like, you know, physically. You feel me? Like, that's all I really be sad about. Like, I don't be sad about the fact that they gone, because I know they on some whole other, in a whole nother dimension, whatever, I don't know, heaven, I don't know what they call it, but I be sad about them not experiencing what I'm experiencing, like the excitement, you know, that I be having in certain settings. I be in certain places that they always wanted to be in, and doing certain stuff that they always wanted to do, and it's just like, damn, like, how y'all not doing it with me? But it's cool.
you're making them hella proud. You going crazy. You know they up there looking down like, that's my nigga, like, he going crazy. You're doing amazing. Like I said, I got to listen to your music, and it's a lot of storytelling behind it. Like, you know, it's not just you're not just talking about nothing. Like, it's real life shit, real life emotions.
For me to be so young, I've been through a lot, and only because I put myself through all that stuff.
You know what? That is very deep.
Nah, yeah, we just gotta start, you know, taking accountability for certain stuff. It can't always be everybody else's fault.
Damn. I don't got nothing else to say for real. No, because it's like, that's so real. I feel like I've never really heard anyone say, even not even just during interviews, but just in general, somebody say like, I kind of put myself through this. Like, I didn't have to go through it, but the choices that I was making and the life I was living, like I put myself through it.
That's why I said at the beginning of the interview, I didn't grow up harsh. Like, it was a lot of bullshit that I incurred, but that's because I put myself through the bullshit.
Now, I do want to ask, because I kind of want to get in your head a little bit when it comes to that. For you, like earlier, like you stated, you know, you didn't grow up like real rough, like in a bad environment.
When I say that though, I wasn't like no silver spoon. Like,
no, yeah.
Like I didn't actually have to take the route I took. I just took it because shit, that's what I did. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Would you say it was more so like outside influences or just like, you know?
That, and I don't know why I felt like I had to prove to myself that I had to do certain shit that I did. Like, I don't know. You know, you live and you learn.
Right. And getting back into your journey with music, I really want to know what your grind looked like, the sacrifices you made, the risks you had to take. We want to know it all.
Hey, man. Not seeing my daughter for a continuous amount of months, that's a very big sacrifice for me. And it's, you know, it's kind of stressful on her mother, you know. I'm like, we not together, but I still have to make sure that she good and mentally and physically at the same time, so my daughter can be good. But that's one of them. Doing a lot of shit that I didn't usually do, like, you know, like working with certain people, certain producers that I didn't want to work with, or just meeting certain people. Like, I'm not no people's person. Like, I could converse with somebody and you know, and share knowledge, but I'm not friendly. Like, he know that. Like, they had to introduce me to people that I didn't want to meet, like, a lot. Like, I don't know, that's big for me though. I don't know, that's big for me. And shit, I had to cut a lot of people off, but that's it. That's anyways.
Oh, that'd be the big.
A lot of people that I really adore and, you know, desired to win with me. Feel me? But yeah.
That's always the hard part, man. Like, having to cut off your people that you really thought was gonna stay down.
No, for sure. Slept on a lot of flows for sure. Oh my God. Slept on a lot of flows for sure. For sure, talking to different labels and different cities, different states. We ain't even had the money to be moving around like how we were moving around. That was a sacrifice.
Wow. And I know you moved out of Detroit. So when you say sleeping on the floors, was that when you had moved out of Detroit?
That was when I was, that I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't too long ago. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I wasn't sleeping on no floors cause that was my only option. I was sleeping on floors cause we was traveling and we was doing our thing. You feel me? Trying to get out here some more. And shit, we here.
What lessons would you say that you're even learning now as you're continuing to climb up as an artist?
I was one of the biggest ones, and being in like the hip hop community, cause you know rap is really turning into the streets. You feel me? But like a lesson that I learned just with myself, one of them is like, don't not fuck with somebody cause everybody else not fucking with that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta shine the dirt off the diamond, you feel me? That's all you gotta do. Like,
ooh, do you feel like that holds a lot of artists back?
for sure. Most definitely. They be, you know, they be what they be doing, pick a side.
They can't even collaborate with a major artist because, you know, they people don't like
man,
them.
Get y'all money, man. Who ain't involved in that shit ain't involved in that shit. And I'm done talking about that. But what's another lesson? Shit. I mean, don't care about the criticism. I mean, it's good for motivational purposes, you know, not for deceitful purposes.
Right.
But like, you know, don't really fuck with haters. Got to say that for sure, because I used to always think so hard on how people view me, you know, and I was losing myself in that shit. And I'm pretty sure that's for a lot of people, and I talk about that a lot in my music. Feel me? Like, man, all these rappers getting indicted, all this goofy shit going on. Like, man, y'all niggas need to just rap. Just rap if you a rapper, bro. That's it, bro.
And that's real. I really think so. But you know, I feel like artists just be having so much going on in their personal life that it really gets in the way of the creative process and just their creativity overall. Like, they got stuff going on in the street, so they can't get in the studio. Like, they just not feeling it right now because they got to handle so much.
For sure.
Would you ever say that your personal life has got in the way of your creative process?
At one point in time. At one point in time, for sure. But
how did you find the balance?
my niggas, with them all telling me, fuck what's going on back home, nigga, focus on your dream. We take care of everything. So I don't gotta talk to nobody, ain't nobody, I don't diss niggas, none of that. I just do my thing. That's it.
And you going about it the right way. Like, all the sacrifice that you're taking, all the risks you're taking, it's paying off and it's gonna keep paying off, you know?
For sure, most definitely.
Now let's get into your first project, Sky. Not your first project, but your project that you dropped last year, Sky. That one, I saw your baby girl on the front cover. That is so freaking beautiful. Now let's talk about that project and what it meant to you at that time.
It was just about me, you know, like solidifying that I'm here, you know? I'm here. Y'all gonna have to hear me somewhere. Y'all probably ain't gonna play it, but you gonna have to hear me somewhere. And it was just, I wanted to do something that was revolving around my daughter because I talk about her in my music, but I felt like I never really dedicated nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was another like motive behind that project, and just for the hell of putting out new music. Shit, around that time I ain't dropped some shit. I hadn't dropped some music in a minute, so it was just a matter of putting some shit out, and they fucked with it. So, yeah.
No, I went straight to that one, I ain't gonna lie. I went straight to that project. I was like, this thing is hard. Like,
I swear, bro, I was doing all that upload and shit. I was doing a lot of shit on my phone.
did you have to go through a lot with this project?
With the one with Sky? Mm-hmm. No, not for real. I can't even lie. I didn't have to go through a lot. It was just, I don't know, I felt like I was unmotivated around that time too.
Really?
Yeah.
What was going on?
Just everyday, regular shit, regular BS. And I was, letting it get to me. That's all.
But you can't even tell because the project is really, really good. Like, you can't even tell that you was going through that.
Thank you. Them songs was made like months before I put that shit out too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was just a lot of music I had too. Like, just a lot of, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be real, like, I don't really be on no, like, at that time, I wasn't really on no super production shit, so I just was putting that shit out and seeing what it was gonna do, like all the other shit. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, a lot of people fucked with it, like, but now that I'm signed to a label, it's like more serious. This like really is my job and only job, like, so yeah.
Now you got this new mixtape coming out, Time Will Tell. You just previewed a little snippet with NoCap. You know we love NoCap. How did that link up even come about?
I'm gonna be honest, label shit. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be real about it, label shit. But management shit. My bad. Let me get.
Okay, period.
Let me give my big brother. Let me give my big brother his flowers. You feel me? Okay. While he's standing on his feet, And Kai, shout out to Kai. Management shit. I apologize. No shade to but yeah, but. When it happened, it was kind of crazy to get a hold of him. But when it did happen, he came, he gave me the energy, we vibed out, and yeah, I was fucking with it. So yeah, that's how that went.
Now, how was it like hearing y'all sound put together?
That shit crazy. I mean, I've worked with like other big artists that I've listened to and been on my playlist and all of that way before I like linked up with them. But like, I don't know, that being like I don't know. He deep too, like he real deep, like when it come to everyday BS that happen in people's life, like he got that too, like he get it. It's like he get it type shit. So like, I don't know, I fuck with it heavy.
Now this project, man, I got to sneak and hear a little snippet of it.
Go ahead.
I really want to talk about what this project means to you and the impact that you even want your music to be left with your fans.
Time, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, like,
right.
Time will tell, like, whatever that you do in your life, keep going, cause in a matter of time, all the motherfuckers that was down you feel me, all the ones who wasn't down you and sticking by your side, time gonna tell and everything gonna unfold, you know. So that's the impact I want, you know. That's the impact I wanted to give off.
Right.
It's like, just be patient, you feel me? Cause time, you know, it's gonna all blossom like a rose, you feel me? So just take some time, just keep going.
Now with this one, for you personally, how would you say that it's different from the other projects?
Better production for sure. That's for sure. Better production. And a matter of things. I ain't gonna say we just so organized, but it's been more organized than ever, like than past projects, and you know, so like that too. Yeah. Just putting a project out with a label, period. So that's, and now no independent shit. Yeah.
Now, what's your favorite song? Oh shit! Can you talk about which one's your favorite song on there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I know it's not out yet, but.
Yeah. My favorite song gotta be "Road to Riches." I'm not gonna lie. That's the intro. It's the intro to the tape. "Road to Riches." No, I'm sorry.
It's no. Oh.
I'm sorry.
What was you finna say?
It's "No Shelf." Wait, "No Shelf." Oh, I'm speaking out of turn right now. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. I am tweaking right now.
Not tweaking.
Oh, I'm talking about yeah, just forget about it. "Road to Riches."
Road to Riches. Yeah. Okay.
No, I had to think about it like.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood Hills is crazy. The production on that is crazy.
That was like one of them joints like you just ride to. You know, that's the vibe I was trying to give off with that one. Like,
right.
Chill Hollywood Hills vibe. Hollywood.
Now, before we wrap up, your ass be skateboarding?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I be skateboarding a little bit. I don't know how to do no motherfucking kickflip or no crazy shit like that, but I know how to ride. I just learned how to ride though, like probably like a couple months ago. I just try to obtain different habits, different shit.
Outside of music.
Ain't nobody in Detroit skateboard. They see me on the skateboard in Detroit. I mean, to me, that's some rock star shit. I don't give a fuck, but that's some, I don't know. They might view that as some lame shit. I don't know. I don't really give a damn. You see me, that's why you see me on a skateboard.
Skateboarding is hella cool to me. Like, I fuck with skateboarding. But you know, we're gonna need you to really get in the field with this skateboard shit because you never know. You
say I fuck around,
know.
be on the X Games, rapper on the X Games, create history. Fuck it, just create history. All right, bet, fuck it. I'm gonna be on the X Games.
I'm telling you, you never know. As soon as I started envisioning, I'm like, okay, he could have his own little skateboard league. Like, they could go crazy.
Hey, or I could open up a park or some shit.
A skateboard park would definitely be lit.
Gotta be lit for the yeah, for sure. With some skateboards and me on them bitches. Yeah.
Now, before we officially wrap up, what is something that you would want your fans to know about you that you haven't quite spoke on yet?
I don't know. That's a good one, cause I feel like I'm already in the open with everything. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know.
But you know,
I could say this. a lot of people come to me for advice,
I was gonna say that.
right? And a lot of people like, I'm getting at something. A lot of people come to me for advice, and a lot of people look at me at like this, like damn, like, you feel me? They admire me, like, and it's not wrong of them, you know, but like, I'm gonna be real, like, I still be fucking up, like, I still do a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just say that for one. Feel me? I feel like that's something a lot of people need to know about me, cause like, I don't know, but then again, I put everything in the open, so I feel like they know that. I don't know, I don't know. I guess nothing, for real.
Well, advice, since you know.
I say this all the time. Advice for like just anybody in the world, artists.
Anybody in the world.
I say the same thing all the time. This is gonna be, you gonna look up, when you look up TOB Duke quotes in the future, this the one.
This is one of your quotes.
This the one, do you feel me? But this gonna be the one. Be pleased for the love of yourself. Be yourself. Just be yourself, please. Be yourself. Like, that's all you gotta do. Like, that's my only advice. Be you, because that's when you the best.
And I know that's right. You know you gotta shout out your gang too before we wrap up.
Hey, man.
I put you on the spot, sorry.
I just already know where this started.
You already know where this going. Yeah, man. Shout out P and them, man. Shout out to the whole TOB. Shout out GMO, man. Shout out, the Capalots. You feel me? Shout out everybody. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Dirty Glove, DGB. Shout out to y'all for having me. And shout out to my daughter. Shout out to my baby mama.
We love you, baby mama.
No. But yeah, thanks for having me, y'all. Thank you.
You welcome up here anytime, we got you.
Don't tell me that. I'll move in.
You can sleep
Don't even.
right on this porch.
Talk
No,
about
just
you can
playing.
sleep.
All this jewelry on my neck, they don't believe I used to struggle.
All these diamonds